Hello, and welcome to another update video about Solana. I just want to take a look at the shorter time frame here. If you're interested in the larger time frame, bigger picture, make sure that you follow us on X. I posted today about the daily chart here for Solana. Also, let me know below if you have any questions about that. You can just reply to this post on X, on our X profile, and I will reply. I'll be there for a few hours this afternoon to answer questions directly, and you'll find the link to our X profile in the video description. So make sure you'll join us over there. Lots of community discussions happening over there as well. Looking at the smaller time frame here, we're pretty much still aligned with yesterday's structure, yesterday's wave count, and you might remember it from yesterday's video that I relabeled it as a triangle pattern, which is still valid. Actually, that E-wave just became a little bit more healthy in the triangle. And we've now reached the upper, you could say trend line, even though that's not even properly drawn actually. So let's draw that properly, fix it. The trend line isn't so important from an Elliott wave point of view. What is more important is that to keep this wave count alive, the price should stay below these previous swing highs. Okay, so to keep the short-term bearish count alive, the price needs to hold below the previous swing highs, which means in turn, if we get a break above that 136, 137 area, these previous two swing highs from Saturday the 15th and Wednesday the 19th, that would be our first indication that the bears are losing, okay, or at least they are struggling and the bulls are trying to take the lead. At the moment, I would say we're in a situation where there is clearly a balance of forces. That is what the structures reveal to us. It's a balance of forces because the market has been moving in back-to-back corrective price structures since the 11th of March. Lots of uncertainty there on the micro level at least. Okay, I mean on the larger time frame, again, I think the situation is fairly clear. I can only refer you to that post on X for further clarity and clarification, but on the micro level, it is not so clear whether we get another low or not. At the moment, the market is holding within a so-called triangle pattern, which could easily get another low. But is it really a triangle? Now, triangles very often morph into something different. What might look like a triangle pattern now could easily morph into the blue scenario. So they often do actually, right? Triangles are not playing out very often, at least not in the current market conditions and at least not in the crypto sector. This is something, a big learning, I think, for a lot of people who watch this video. Triangles, while they look nice, and you would say, well, look, this should break down, right? It doesn't have to. It just, the value here is that it gives us clear invalidation patterns. So if you want to trade it short, by all means, you can do that, but I don't see that as a short trade setup until we see a 5-wave move down from a high. Would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 3-wave corrective rally, because that would indicate that the bears are starting to take the lead. And then you can set a stop above the beginning of the 5-wave move down. I don't see that at this point. And to be fair, on a micro level, the wave count is going to be rather unreliable anyway. So yeah, we've got very clear levels. The $137 level, I think if we get a sustained break above it, that's the 16th, 15th of March high. The blue count is going to take over. It's going to take the lead. And in that case, then I'm going to watch the 138% extension. There are two different ways of measuring, but sort of the $143, $144 area as ideal target here for this C wave in wave 3. Could possibly even go higher. I mean, this is based on the internal structure here, okay? Whereas if we are really tracking here the larger pattern, technically speaking, just really tracking, oops, 1 second, the larger pattern, circle wave 3 should take us higher. It should take us higher, but I'm not so sure about the microstructure here from a bullish point of view. If this is really a blue third wave, it might even take us higher to 158. But it's a bit. You could even say within the blue count, we have different structures to watch, right, and pay attention to. But first of all, if we're really paying attention here to the microstructures, then I would say this looks like an A wave up, because that might be 5 waves. a pullback in wave B. And if that C wave is playing out, then yeah, I'm gonna watch here this area, the lower blue box, 4 fib levels to watch, but mainly sort of the area here around $144 probably. Why? Because in the blue count, this would be a C wave up, and we've got a wave 1, a wave 2, wave 3. It needs a bit of space, then a 4, then a 5. That could take us there, yeah? But again, what do we need for a real confirmation that a substantial low is formed? Well, we need all 5 waves up, and that has not happened yet. So once I see that, I will, of course, let you know. For now, I think the focus is on that $137 area, which is a critical breakout point and invalidation point for the yellow scenario. Should we see another low, indeed, which again is not necessarily preferred, because we are on the larger time frame rather in a bottoming area, and I would see one more low rather as noise. But if it really happens, the $110 level or $103 level are going to be the next levels to watch, but it would take minimally a break below the Friday low at $124.80 to confirm further. That's the update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, don't forget, today we've got our large member live stream at 5 p.m. UTC. We do that every Sunday. And if you have any questions about charts, any chart requests, you can let us know during this session. It's always a great community to communicate with a great opportunity to communicate with the MCO community, with the MCO family. And yeah, that'll be at 5 p.m. UTC. Maybe we'll see each other there. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.